Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back to another candle review. If you missed it a little bit earlier today, I uploaded my thoughts on the Kringle Reserve Christmas Lights fragrance. If you missed that one, definitely be sure to check that video out, especially if you are looking for a very authentic holiday tree fragrance to add into your candle collection for this upcoming holiday season. I will have that video linked in the description box down below, as well as where you can purchase Kringle candles and a discount code. It'll all be down in the description box for you. But in this video, we are going to tackle my thoughts on Kringle Peppermint Pop. All right, so this one, I have to admit, I struggle with a little bit because I just naturally am not a lover of peppermint in-home fragrance. Really any mint, wild mint, spearmint, peppermint, mint in general. While I love, you know, a good mojito cocktail, for example, which contains mint, for whatever reason, the smell of mint in-home fragrance has never done it for me. We all kind of have our preferences, and for me, peppermint is just not where it's at. So when I received this candle in PR, I was like, oh, I hope I can do this review justice. Now, I will say, as far as peppermint goes, I think this one is a lot more palatable than most peppermint scents, because this one here has a little bit of a touch of like, do you guys know what those buttermints are? I don't know if you had a grandma maybe that had a dish of buttermints at her house during the holidays, but I had one of those grandmas. Her name was Grandma Betty, and she loved her some buttermints. Now, she also smoked like it was going out of style. So my grandma's buttermints always came with a tinge of nicotine, but you know, I still appreciated the effort she made to put them out, so I would still choke them down. But buttermints will always remind me of my Grandma Betty, and this candle here is kind of giving me grandma vibes, like Grandma Betty vibes, so I love that. Minus, let me just say, minus the nicotine. So you're not gonna get that additional flavoring in this one. But yeah, as far as like a nostalgic fragrance, I am enjoying this one for that. But does this convince me to come over to the peppermint side? Not necessarily. Anyway, you guys, let's get into it though. I'm going to try my best here to give you the most accurate representation of what you are going to get from this one if you are interested in it. So, all right, Peppermint Pop. Peppermint Pop captures the essence of the holiday season with the harmonious blend of fresh mint, spice, and fennel, complemented by cool notes of peppermint and subtle floral and evergreen accents of alpine violet, snow gum, verdant, all enveloped in a sweet embrace of nectar. Now, that description that's a lot based on what I smell here. So let's just read through the fragrance notes, and then we're gonna narrow this down just a little bit more. All right, your top notes here are fresh mint, sweet spice, fennel, and verdant. Verdant to me means like a touch of like a green type note, maybe like a grassy or leafy green type note. The mid notes of alpine violet and snow gum. I don't even know what snow gum is. Anyway, the base is cool peppermint and sweet nectar. So what are you actually smelling here? Okay, first of all, there is more peppermint here. It is a really nice cool peppermint. But what I'm also getting is kind of a nice, slightly warmer, sweeter, maybe more edible peppermint in the form of like that buttermint that I'm kind of picking up. I'm actually wondering if potentially the snow gum and maybe the sweet nectar are combining to maybe give me that buttermint type note that I'm smelling here. I pick up absolutely zero spice. I pick up zero fennel. I don't get anything verdant or green about this scent at all. Cool peppermint, yes. Sweet nectar, yeah. I mean, I guess if that's what's causing that like buttermint note to come out, I could see that. But really, if you're looking at this label, I think this smells mostly like what this label is. If this was like a soft, maybe more chewable peppermint, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think it smells like a hard peppermint candy. That would be too like cool or fresh smelling. This smells just a touch warmer than that, if that makes sense. But I do think mostly what you're getting here is a very holiday peppermint type vibe. Like, I think the picture is just probably the most accurate description of what you are going to smell in this scent. So all of this, you know, fennel, this snow gum, the sweet nectar, all that stuff aside, if you are looking for a pretty straightforward peppermint for the holidays, I think this is gonna do it for you. This would be great alongside a hot chocolate candle. This would be great alongside, I think, a lot of the different like sugar cookie candles, or honestly, I've been burning this at the same time as the Christmas lights, which is the candle that I reviewed a little bit earlier. This pairs really well with that. It's almost like you are hanging some peppermint, the little, you know, candy canes, the peppermint candy canes from your holiday tree. That's what I get when I combine the Christmas lights alongside the peppermint pop. So burning those at the same time, it's the epitome of the holidays, I think, for a lot of people. So if that's what you're in the market for, definitely give peppermint pop a try. Now, the strength and throw, you guys, I am grateful that this is not super intense in terms of strength and throw. I'm only gonna put the strength of this at about like a 6.5, which is on the lower end for sure when it comes to these Kringle Reserve candles for me personally. But I'm really happy about that. I don't think that I would be able to enjoy this at all if this had a strength of like an 8 or a 9. That being said, I wonder if this is going to be strong enough for those of you that really want a heavy, heavy dose of peppermint. Yeah, for that, I'm not sure that you are going to get as much out of this maybe as you would like. The throw of this is a little bit more of like a 7. I actually smell the peppermint like throughout most of the downstairs when I'm burning it, but it is not that like smack you in the face peppermint, right? I think it's just because of the nature of this type of scent that it travels a little bit further, but it is not something that I feel like I need to blow out because it's too much. If it was any stronger than it was, I don't know that I could have this lit for more than like an hour or two, but I've had this lit up to like 5 hours at a time, and it just is a nice mellow background scent for me that I think is perfect where it's at. But if you are looking for a super strong, super powerful peppermint, this is not actually the one that I would send you to. I don't know what I would send you to because typically I don't seek these types of fragrances out myself. But if you have suggestions for really, really strong peppermint fragrances for people looking for those, leave those down below in the comments section for sure. But for me, combining this alongside Christmas lights is a wonderful, you know, pairing. But this one here, I would have never purchased on my own. This one was sent as PR. The other one actually was sent as PR as well. I don't think I mentioned that in the video, but I will put it in the description box in that one. So yeah, but I'll be repurchasing Christmas lights myself, but peppermint pop, I think one of these I'm probably gonna be good on. So let me know if you guys have any questions about peppermint pop. Let me know if you picked this one up and what your thoughts are. Yeah, I hope that I did this one justice, and hopefully this helps you decide whether you want to pick this one up or not. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.